Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is an extreme cleaning motivation video. I'm going to be dusting off pretty much everything in my house, my fans, my baseboards, all of those things, because let me just say it is in desperate need. It's pretty gross, honestly, and I'm slightly embarrassed to show you, but this is real life and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Maybe it'll motivate you to do the same thing. But along with that, I'm also going to be doing some laundry, which I already have done a few loads because I had that much and I just needed to get it going. I have dishes, I have to mop and do all kinds of things. We've been doing a few small home improvements around our home, and yesterday we installed can lights in our kitchen and it looks so much better. So I will show you kind of a before and after. It's truly amazing how much light makes a huge difference. And so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that and take you guys along with me. And I have time to myself. John just left to go watch football and Jack is going to visit my parents. So I have a few hours to get everything done that I wanna get done, and I'm just looking forward to it. So it's kind of just taking time to myself and doing what I love doing, which is cleaning. So anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and just jump right into it. Alright guys, so first things first here, I am going to go ahead and dust off these fans. I did this all throughout my house in every single room, and let me just say they were totally disgusting. I'm not even kidding. So as you see, I have that towel there. This is just the living room and it's already like nothing but black dust. So if you haven't done that in a while, I highly suggest it, because normally I do this like twice a year. And yeah, it definitely needs to be done more than that, but it's just one of those things that, like, how often does one actually dust off their fans? Apparently not enough for me. But anyway, that's what I went ahead and started with, and now I'm just picking up around the living room. I generally like to take everything off of my floors before I vacuum, so I have that poof like footstool over there that I like to pick up, and I put that in the chair. And because this is a deep cleaning video, I did end up cleaning off every single crevice in my house. I dusted everything. You guys will see that later on in the video. But yeah, so this was an extra cleaning today. And now for the dreaded baseboards. So again, this is something I only do like twice a year. And to be honest, the baseboards really weren't that bad. So I do have white baseboards and they do show a little bit more, I feel like. But yeah, so that part wasn't terrible, but my fans, oh my goodness. Yikes. So here I am using my natural route cleaner. So this is actually a small business that I started up back in the summertime, and I just sell it locally to my area, and it's actually been a pretty big hit. But I love it because it's all natural and I know everything that is in it. Number one, because I make it, but also even if I didn't make it, just the ingredients in general, like they're things that are everyday use. So it's just water, vinegar, Castile soap, and essential oils, and I absolutely love this stuff. I'm actually using the lavender scent in this video, and I've mentioned this before. If you follow me over on Instagram, it's the Simplistic Home on Instagram, and I do share a lot of just day-to-day things on there, so go ahead and follow me over there as well. But I find myself at the first of the year always using lavender scented cleaners and candles and things of that sort. I don't know why, but I just love the fresh scent that it gives, and for winter it's just really nice. Okay, so these are flour sackcloth. So this is stuff that I use to dust off with when I'm using my cleaner. I think these towels are amazing and they are extremely cheap, so you can get them in a pack at Walmart. I know Dollar General has them. I'm sure Target has them as well, just places like that. But they are just white cloths and they work so well. I dust off everything with this, so highly recommend getting those if you don't have any. And it's just nice because it's something that I can reuse over and over. And like I said, I do buy them in the multi-packs, so I can just throw them in the wash, get a new one, and just keep that cycle up. That way I'm not going through so many paper towels. As you can see, so I keep 2 baskets underneath of our TV, like in that entertainment center, and it's full of just little odds and ends that Jack plays with on a daily basis. But some of this stuff I feel like he hadn't touched in forever, and I just kind of wanted to organize it a little better and place it into his playroom. So those books that I'm organizing there, those are actually photo albums. So that's something that I absolutely love collecting. That's a hobby of mine. So I don't like a lot of clutter throughout my home, but I do love those photo albums and keeping them out so that way friends and family can look at them whenever they're over, and I just love to look back at the memories. You guys, I legitimately felt like I was cleaning this room forever. For whatever reason, this took the longest. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the day before this, we did install can lights into our kitchen, and it just had so much dust everywhere, and I just felt like my house was so filthy. So the night before, whenever they actually installed the can lights, I did like sweep and mop and dust everything. But when things like that happen, and like any kind of home improvement project like that where you're cutting through the ceiling and the drywall and everything else, I just feel like it makes it just feel so messy. So I just had to go in today and do that deep clean. Alright, you guys, my kitchen situation feels totally disgusting. Probably doesn't look as bad on camera as it does in person, but my floors are so gross. It's definitely not picking up the full effect, but they are like super sticky and dusty and everything else because yesterday, I'm super grateful for this. Yesterday, my husband and a friend of ours put in these can lights. So there's 3 right there, and then the 4th one over there hiding behind the fan. But yeah, so I need to dust off everything in here. I did this last night after they finished up, but I feel like when these things happen, you know, they're cutting holes in the ceiling and all of that jazz. Dust just hangs around for days, no matter how much you clean it. So I'm going to do that, and then I had just finished eating and making lunch before I started this video. So today I made some enchiladas out of the Magnolia cookbook, so I need to put all of that stuff away, and I have dishes on dishes on dishes. So I have a load in the dishwasher running. It's got almost 2 hours left, and then I ran out of dish soap the other day, so I'm gonna have to stop at some point today before I can do these dishes and go pick up some dish soap. I need to grab another toilet bowl, like brush or something to do all that with, and I feel like I have the bare bones right now, but that's all right. So anyways, yeah, so this will get done whichever happens first. If this finishes up first, then these are going in here. If not, I might just go get the dish soap and hand wash those because I'm, like I said, currently out. Alright guys, now to tackle this kitchen. So these fans were equally as gross, honestly. And this one didn't take me too long. I have 2 fans in my kitchen, and I did this one more recently than I had the living room, so that one wasn't too bad. But I also had to just pick up a ton of stuff around the kitchen. We had just had lunch and everything else, so I had to put all kinds of stuff away and just clean off my countertops really well. I also like to clean off my appliances with my natural cleaner that I have. I think that it works really well. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. We also cook with a cast iron in our house, so it seems like everything on the stovetop gets like grease splattered over it and things like that, and this cleaner really works with that too. So I feel like I'm constantly wiping down my stove and things like that, but totally worth it. We love cooking at home. That's just one of the things that we really enjoy doing together as a family. And it's so cute because for Christmas, Jack actually got his own set of pots and pans, and he actually has a little section in our kitchen cabinet where he keeps all of his kitchen toys and things of that sort, and it's just a lot of fun. Love lighting a good candle once the room is starting to get cleaned. And I'm also really getting the itch to switch out my decorations. This is actually the first year where, you know, after Christmas time, I put all my Christmas stuff away, but then I left out some pine trees and things of that sort just to, I don't know, finish off that look for the winter. I know it's wintertime is kind of a dead time of year a little bit, and there's not like a lot of bright colors that I like to decorate with and stuff, but I do have the itch to start decorating for spring. I'm not going to because I know it is way too soon, but I am really looking forward to that. I'm sure you guys have noticed this already, but we do have a little bit of a unique kitchen. We have blue kitchen cabinets, so this was actually a choice of ours. We absolutely love them. They were white whenever we moved into our home, and we really wanted to spruce them up a bit and give the house a little bit of character, so we painted them blue. But anyway, now leading into some laundry. So I had laundry on laundry on laundry. I'm not even kidding. So this is just one of the first loads that I had finished, and I like to go ahead and just spread it all out on my dining room table, get it folded, and then I like to fold it all at once and then put it all away at once it's all complete. And fun fact, I actually do all of my laundry in one day. That way I don't have to mess with it the rest of the week. Okay guys, so it is a little bit later now. I had to run to the store because I really needed to tackle these dishes. So I went ahead and picked this up at Kroger. It's just our local grocery store here. So anyway, I've been wanting the lavender scent for the Mrs. Meyers. I mentioned this before, but I find myself using lavender scented cleaners at the beginning of the year. I don't know why. So I was going to pick up a hand soap as well, but they actually didn't have any Mrs. Meyers hand soap. So I'm going to get that another day, but I did get the lavender dish soap. And then I like to use like some kind of disinfecting wipe to clean like the outside of my toilets. And I was out of those. So normally I do order my cleaning products through Grove Collaborative, and I don't have my orders set to be shipped until like the beginning of February, so a couple more weeks. So I just needed a few things to pick up so I can get my proper cleaning routine done. And since this is a deep cleaning video, I needed to pick up some items. So I just went ahead. This is the Kroger Simple Truth, so kind of like their organic brand. I don't know how like actually natural it is, but anyway, there's 35 wipes in here. I feel like I will probably use these up super quick, but so I did pick these up, and it's in the fresh mint scent. I was out of Jack's detergent, and normally I like to use the Draft, but it is pretty pricey. So I just grab the Kroger brand baby laundry detergent, and it smells just like Draft. So actually, there it is right there. Compared to Draft laundry detergent, and this is only like $4.99, whereas Draft is like $11.99. So I picked that up because I was out, and then so normally I do use a regular like just toilet bowl brush, and I really needed to replace it, so I tossed it out. And I have been seeing these Clorox toilet wands. My mom has one. A couple of my friends use these to clean their bathrooms as well, or their toilets. And so I went ahead and picked it up. I was kind of skeptical just because because I do clean so often, these like little refill things, like this things that click onto the wand that you actually use to clean with. I think at Kroger anyway, I haven't been anywhere else because that's where I picked this up tonight too. I said that they were $5.99 for like 10 of these little pad things. So I don't know. I generally deep clean my toilets once a week whenever I deep clean the rest of my house, unless, you know, it absolutely like someone got sick or something and I need to clean it deeper more often. But anyway, so I think this should work. I'm excited to try it out. But I picked this up as well and it was like $11. So that'll last me a long time. This will last me a long time. And yeah, so those are things I needed. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to wash my dishes. So anyway, a quick little run to the grocery store for some cleaning products. All right, you guys, now it is time to unload the dishwasher. So this was a load that I had put in the night before, and this is the first time I had gotten around to actually emptying it out. And then later on you will see I do refill it with as many dirty dishes as I can that I had in the sink, because truth be told, both sides of my sink were loaded to the brim, and so I wanted to go ahead, load this up. And I did end up hand washing some of my dishes. Like you saw earlier, I did go to my local grocery store and pick up some of my Mrs. Meyers lavender dish soap. So this is one of my favorite scents. And I do normally order all of my cleaning products through Grove Collaborative, but I don't have my order set for a couple more weeks, so I just needed a quick fix, and I went ahead and grabbed that at the store. But I do have a Grove Collaborative link down below if you guys are interested in trying it out. So go ahead and do that if you are looking for some more natural cleaning products, and they do have a lot of perks. So I believe it's if you're new to Grove and you spend $20, you can get a free 5-piece Mrs. Meyers set. So yeah, definitely check that out. So fun fact, if you do stick around and watch more of my videos, you will learn probably pretty quickly that I absolutely love bargains and thrifting and DIYs and things of that sort. So that wooden spoon that you see there that I just cleaned, so that is actually a thrift store find. I found that at the Goodwill. It actually was in a pack of 2 and they were 50 cents a piece. So I do like to use wooden spoons in my kitchen as decor and whatnot. That one actually did get used at one point. That's why I had to clean it. But anyway, yeah, so I absolutely love thrifting and just any kind of bargain, clearance items, things of that sort, which who doesn't love a good clearance item? But anyway, yeah, you guys will definitely learn that very quickly when you stick around. So here I'm going to go ahead and clean out my sink. This is something that I always do whenever I finish washing dishes. I think it just makes it look so much like neater, and there's no watermarks and no soap left in the sink and food and things of that sort. So I use this brush, so this handheld brush that I'm actually using, you guys see that is a Grove Collaborative purchase of mine as well. So definitely check that out if you're looking for something like that. I probably don't wipe this tray off near as often as I should, but I went ahead and did this today because, again, I am deep cleaning my house, and whenever I say I'm deep cleaning my house, like, I legit clean everything. So it does take all day long. As you can see, it's dark outside now at this point, but it is totally worth it, just taking the time. And I had a few hours to myself, like I had mentioned earlier, so I just went ahead and took on the job. So I don't show a lot of the back half of my house in this particular video, but this is our hallway bathroom just to show you guys. I did clean all of that off and stuff, and I also, like I said earlier, I did dust all of the fans and the baseboards and everything else, like in our master bedroom, in both of these bathrooms, in Jack's room, all of that. So we don't have a very big house. Basically, the second half of our house is just, for us, it's just bedrooms and a bathroom. So nothing fancy by any means. But yeah, so I do love to keep my bathrooms nice and sparkling clean as much as I possibly can. And now on to vacuuming. So I've mentioned this before, I do like to clean from top to bottom. So whenever you see me cleaning my floors, this means I am on the home stretch, and I do always, of course, vacuum before I mop. So this is actually a new cordless vacuum that I got. This was a Christmas/birthday present that I got from my parents, and it's actually an Amazon find. So I don't remember the exact brand, but I can go ahead and link that below for you guys if you're interested. So this thing is super lightweight. I think it only weighs like 5 pounds, and it also has a part in the middle there that comes attached or detached, I guess, and you can bring it and vacuum out your car and any kind of small crevice in your home, closets, things of that sort, and it's really, really nice. So it does work good on my rugs and on my hardwood floors. This is just to show you how well it actually does work. So Jack had chips crumbled up in his little toy baskets there that are in the entertainment center earlier, so I needed to go ahead and vacuum all of that up. And the rest of this, you guys, this is so gross. This was the black dust that was on my fans. Like, ugh. So glad to get rid of it. Like, you can actually see it here in this clip on the rug. You'll notice it whenever it's gone, especially. There it goes. Now, I always wanted a cordless vacuum, but I wasn't willing to pay the price. And this was actually, like I said, this was a gift, but this was also a really, really good price. So I think originally it was like $120, but they did have a coupon code that you can use, and plus it was on sale on Amazon, so they got it for like 90 bucks, which was great. And now, last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and mop my floors. So I do vacuum and mop my entire house when I do my deep cleans, and we do have bamboo hardwood floors. I absolutely love them. They are extremely durable, and I do really like them also because I don't know if it's this particular bamboo or if all bamboo floors are like this, but it does have a lot of like nicks and stuff in it, so it looks more raw and just gives a lot of texture. And I know that's kind of just a preference, not everyone likes that, but I absolutely love them, and I do use a Bona mop to clean them. My mop is actually broken, so normally this mop, like, you can just squeeze the handle and the solution will spray out with a bottle that's attached to the mop, but my bottle broke, so I just have to just squirt it out myself with this handheld refill bottle, and it works just fine. Nothing like seeing a nasty floor get cleaned up and be super, super shiny. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I have done all the cleaning I possibly can today, starting from the fans all the way down to cleaning the floors. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was extremely motivational for you. I know my house feels 100 times better, and I feel very just relieved that it's done, and now I can go about the rest of my week. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed these kinds of videos, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification. That way you are notified every time I post a new one. And don't forget, I always put bloopers at the end of my videos just to have some fun with it and to show you guys what happens behind the scenes. So go ahead and check those out after this, but I will see you in my next one. You guys, I got hit in the head with a fan and dropped stuff all day long.